Are we rolling? Hey people, what's up? It's Jameel, and I think the way I feel, I feel like gang stalking is like the wild, wild west. Because last night, right, I was coming back home, and I saw this guy. To me, he reminds me kind of like Clint Eastwood. His father reminds me of John Wayne, and then he reminds me of Clint Eastwood. And like his sister, I just love his fucking sister, you know. But he's coming home, and he's like driving past me, and he's like creeping, he's pulling off slow, and he got the headlights on, and like I'm just like looking at his truck, right, and I'm like. I'm like, damn, was this like a drive-by or something? You know, because he's keeping on slow. Then I saw it was him. Because there's like a few other red trucks that come around time and again. And so I never really know. You know, a lot of the trucks look the same. And so the way he was creeping, and then like he just waves. I'm like, God, I'm like thinking, you know what I mean? Like he's looking like he's gonna stop. I'm like, Jesus, what's this? Is somebody gonna jump out or something? And so it's like the Wild West, man. Like this girl I was talking about, right? My fucking baby, man. Her father is John Wayne, and her brother is Clint Eastwood, and the mother's like Mary Ann from like Gilligan's Island, and it's just crazy. It's so crazy, and they try to use this girl against me, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? I actually I like it when they use her against me because I like to see her, but she just doesn't want to do it. Like this is like about a month ago. They tried to make her come over to my neighbor's house with some guy, and like the guy had like his big sunglasses on. And you could tell he was like one of those gang stalker people. And like she gets out, and then she can't move away from the car. She gets out of the car, but then she can't move away from the car. She sees me and she's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And like I remember this wasn't that long ago. Like she'll be like she was in this other SUV. And like I think it was her. She made she saw me outside, and I was looking at the SUV approach, and she had the SUV pull into somebody's driveway and turn around and pull out. I don't know. I guess she just when she gets close to me, she just doesn't want to do it or whatever. But it's just so crazy, man. I was so crazy. I'm just like, that's my fucking baby, man. And the whole way the gang stalking program set up to agitate you, but it's like. Me and her, our attraction's so strong. She doesn't want it to be like that. She wants to approach me in the real world type of way, not through the gang stalking way. Because they had her drive by me in a car, and she had these windows were tinted up, and she had sunglasses on, and she couldn't even look. She couldn't even look at me. And then I'm just like, damn. And then she came outside her house when I was walking, and she got in a car with some guy. And like this is supposed to be able to agitate me, but the way she did it, she couldn't even look at me. And then she got in the car and she quick put on sunglasses. And I could tell by her body language she was angry about something, but I couldn't tell what she was angry about. I don't know if she was angry because like I had talked her sister up or something, like, you know, with the gang stalking stuff. Her sister, sister's attractive, and her sister was like this blonde. I didn't know it was her. So I'm getting the feeling, I don't know if she was angry about that, and like that's why she did it, but I could tell by her body language she was angry about something. And then I saw she looked so sad. Like one day I saw her, and I was outside and I was walking in my backyard, and she looked at me and she just looked so sad. And I was like, God damn it, that's my fucking baby. And so after I had came out with the video, I had dropped a video talking all about talking about how I dropped a video talking about how she was my baby, and then. After that, I seen her. They had brought her into the neighborhood, and like I think her parents had it to where she came to the neighborhood in like this van, and she was in the passenger side of where I was driving, and I never got to see her. She drove past me, but I could tell by her body language, like she was just like floating on air, like she was just like real happy that I had been speaking about. I had spoke her up on the internet. Yeah, you. I had spoke her up on the internet. And I could tell by her body language she was just so happy about it. And I was like, you know what, man? Even with all the gang stalking going on, and even with like, you know, my relationship with the family, and us not communicating, but us having like even with all that, I'm still able to like cross over and make her happy, and you know be like because what person I'm trying to look at it from her perspective. What kind of person actually goes at this is 2016? What kind of person? You know, actually yelled outside that they love a female or sends a female flowers or leaves a flowers for females. I mean, in this era, you don't see that much. I mean, I guarantee you, pretty much every female that lives in this neighborhood, or every female that even lives in Mesquite County, how many of them would have had a guy outside their house doing that? You know, and so that's it. I think that says even with the gang stalking program, actually has sent the police to my house, and we're saying that the girl didn't live there anymore. And so even after all that, I still went that distance. Then I end up going to Phoenix, and I end up clearing my mind. I come back, and I can tell, like, you know, I can tell she's still. That's when she really, like, when I came back, that's when she really just like was like, damn, it's JR, you know. And so that's how I was like, you know what I mean? It's like some Wild West stuff. I can't explain it. It is weird. It is weird. But today I got this little camera, and when I'm gonna go out today, I'm gonna go out and try to film. I'm gonna see if I can get some gang stalkers on camera. See if I can get them to talk to me. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can get them to talk to me. But I'm polite about it. Like, are you gang stalking me? I'm gonna try to get them on camera. They got some bad motherfuckers out there though on the street. Some of the women they use, they got some Swedish-looking females that like model and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to see what we can pull off. You know, they got some bad motherfuckers out there.